Y'all, I have been gone for such a long time. First of all, yes, for one, I have been a little lazy, haven't been feeling like getting on the camera, but I feel like for reasons that are understandable because I did recently move again, but this time I moved into my dream home. As you can see, the background is a little different, okay? And that is because I am now living in my dream home. Yes, this is buildings behind me. This is not a picture. This is, outside. And so it's so hard for me to grasp every day that I come home that I am in this situation, that I'm living here, that this is my home, and that this is really life, because this very background, the picture of the floor to ceiling windows and everything, I had it on my vision board, and I'll show you guys that in another video towards the end of the year when I make a vision board. And this was the first time I had ever made a vision board before and prayed over it. And so to see, looking at it right now, it's on my refrigerator, to see 95% of everything on that vision board come to life is just super amazing, and all glory goes to God, because you guys who have been on my channel for a while, you guys know my journey. And if you are someone who is like an empath, even for me at least, when I'm an empath and I can feel what somebody's going through, even when they're smiling on camera, I can kind of feel when they're pushing through for the sake of God, or for to put others before themselves by still being obedient and giving the word to anybody or everybody who is watching, but still going through their own thing and still crying behind the scenes and things like that. That's my story. I've been through that and have gone through that, and I'm sure that's others. So I say all that to say, I was being obedient and doing those videos and stuff, but I was going through a lot, but I was pushing through. And a lot of that is the warfare that I spoke about in the video. In that video, I was just sharing with everybody, different ways that you can, get through that and the benefits of it, like when you come out of it. And one thing that I've learned personally is that spiritual warfare is not necessarily something that ever really ends. It's just that you get stronger. And as life goes on, the things that would have bothered you before is not really that big of a deal. So spiritual warfare is literally like the gym of life to me. That's what I've come to realize. And it's a bittersweet truth. But I mean, regardless if you're with God or if you're an atheist, you're gonna go through things, and it's just a matter of, you relying on a strength greater than you to deal with it. Well, as for atheists, I don't really know what they rely on, perhaps themselves or something else, but that's why I could never be atheist, because I know my own strength is definitely not enough, and that without God, I would not be here physically or mentally where I'm at right now today, to be able to achieve what I have achieved now. So I just want to encourage everybody who is going through it that there is light at the end of the tunnel, although that tunnel may be very long, although you may go through more in life, and it's pretty much a guarantee that you're going to go through things, but it's a matter of your perspective, how you decide to see things, and what you decide to do with the things that are coming at you, or how you prepare for those things. And so as I've learned more or become more spiritually mature, I've learned that, like the saying goes, in a time of rest, prepare for war. So it has really helped me be able to manage the spiritual warfare that happens a lot better. So now, what's an analogy I can give? So, okay, you know how maybe if you're like a toddler or something, maybe picking up a 5-pound dumbbell is super hard, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's too heavy, I can't do it, right? But as you get older and you're used to carrying things, and you're used to, movement, working out, exercising, and building your muscle, now picking up a 5-pound dumbbell is nothing. But there are some people who are much older in age, but may pick up a 5-pound dumbbell and do about 10 reps and be tired because they are not used to working out their muscles. And so I use that analogy to say that as you appreciate and are relishing in what God has blessed you with, you don't want to just stay comfortable. You don't want to just get too comfortable and just stay there, because then you're going to be stagnant. You know what I mean? And God doesn't want us being stagnant because he always has something for us to do. And of course we have our seasons of rest, our seasons of, going out and getting it, and there's no rest for a while. Like, we all have our seasons, and it's important to discern what season you're in and to continue to pray, continue to stay in your word, so that when that season comes back around where you're going to be going through your spiritual warfare, you're more equipped for it, and you're not just running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You're actually ready for war. That's why putting the full armor of God on is so important, and really digging into what those things represent, because it's easy to say, like, I'm putting on my full armor, and sometimes we just say that not knowing what that really entails. So I would encourage everybody to really break that down, like get a notebook and really break down what each of those armors represent. Hopefully that makes sense. Because that's what really, really helps me. Like, okay, the Bible says put on your full armor. Well, what does that look like? How can I practically apply that in my life as I'm going through spiritual warfare? And so I finally figured that out, and now I'm in a much better space mentally. I have, gone to counseling and stuff like that, and that has helped a bit. But honestly, I would say me diving into the word and just really getting closer to God on like a whole new level has really helped me get to where I am today. And so I am just so grateful that God has just really stood by me, and that I did not give up with the strength of God on my life, because y'all know the things that I was going through mentally. And I can honestly say I'm in a much better space now, and I'm so excited to see what God has in store for me on this new journey of where I'm at now. It's so crazy, and I'm so excited. It's so crazy because it's like where I am now was like the top. Like, I never thought that this could happen given my situation, like coming from where I came from and the things I had to go through. I never thought that I would reach this, so this was always like the highest goal for me. And so now that I'm here, it's kind of like I'm super content. Like, yo, like this is it. Like, I don't want anything else. Like, God, like I'm good. And so now that I'm out of survival mode and I'm here and I'm like really here, and it's like, it's fine, everything is good. Now I can really like focus on what God wants me to do, and of course throughout my life I've done that, but now it's just different because it's like there's nothing else outside of like two things. That's why I said my vision board is 95% complete. There's nothing else that I need to do for me, or that I have a like deep desire for. Like, this is it. Like, my credit is good. Like, I've paid off all of my debt, and I'm just like, I'm content being where I am right now. I'm single and everything, so that's not really something like super urgent for me. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm 27 years old. I'm fine with being single until God sees fit. Preferably, I would like to be married before like 37 or something, at least before my eggs spoil. I know hopefully it's not offensive, but you know what I'm trying to say. I want to be able to conceive. And so, but now I'm just like, whoa, like this is life. So yeah, that's the update on my life. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, this small, quick update. I am hopefully going to be doing more videos. I can't make a promise because life is just lifing right now. Even though I'm in this great space, I have a lot to do, furniture, getting the house together and stuff like that. So there's a lot of, things that I have to get done, and I be tired coming home from work. So sometimes I just don't be feeling it, and I don't want to come on here looking crazy and looking like I don't want to be on camera, because I don't want to be on camera. It's really hard for me to fake the funk. I'm grateful that you guys are still here, grateful that you guys still tune into the channel, and that is pretty much the update. So I will talk to you guys soon, and again, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it, and I really do intend to make more videos. And if you guys would, I would really appreciate if you would tell me like what kind of videos you would like to see. If you like more words of wisdom videos, I can do that. I can do cooking videos, because that's also something I enjoy doing. I can do reviews. I've done that in the past. So just let me know what it is that you would like to see more of, and I will do my best to make videos around that, so that can motivate me to make more videos. But thank you guys again so much. Happy holidays, and have a great day. Bye.